In his novel, Im Yesh Gan Eden, If There Is a Heaven, Ron Leshem describes the following scene. In fact, he opens the book with it. Soldiers are sitting around in their beds on their outpost, and one begins by saying, Hukfar lo. Loosely translated, that means he will no longer. And then they would take turns talking about all the things that their fallen comrade would no longer be able to do. He will no longer be able to get a driver's license. He will no longer be able to go to university. He will no longer be able to attend his sister's wedding, and on and on and on until they couldn't come up with any more. And actually, it would go on for quite some time. I always found that particular segment incredibly chilling, because instead of what we normally do, which is to recount a soldier's life and give us an understanding of who he was, it mourns the fact of what he will no longer be able to achieve. And in many ways, that is infinitely sadder than anything he had ever been able to do in his tender years. Yom HaZikaron in the diaspora, among diaspora Jews, let's face it, it gets short shrift. More than happy to kick out the jams for Yom Ha'atzmaut, but many in the community will skip Yom HaZikaron. Where those Israelis among us show up dutifully to mourn the cost of Medinat Yisrael, too often the Jews of the diaspora tend to gloss over the cost, but are more than happy to partake in the celebration of the state. In this day when none of us can be together, and we have time to reflect, let us all take a moment to think about what price had to be paid in order for a state to emerge. Because without that sacrifice, certainly Medinat Yisrael would not exist. And if we can't actually partake in the cost, at the very least we can do so vicariously, in solidarity with those who have family, friends, comrades, who paid the price. El malei rachamim, shochen bamromim, hamtzei menucha nechona al kanfei hashchina, b'malot kadoshim torim v'giborim, gzor harakia mazhirim, l'nishmot hakdoshim shnilchamu b'chol ma'archot Yisrael, b'machteret b'tzavah hagana liYisrael, v'shenaflu b'milchamtam, umasru nafsham al kedushat Hashem, ha'am v'ha'aretz, ba'avur sha'anu mitpalalim le'ilui nishmotehem, lachein bal harachamim yastireim b'seter kanafav li'olamim, v'yitzror b'tzror ha'chaim et nishmotehem, Adonai hu nachalatam, b'gan eden tehei menuchatam, v'yanuch v'shalom al mishkavotehem, v'ta'amod l'chol Yisrael zechutam, v'yamdu l'goralam l'ketz hayamin, v'nomar Amen.